It's time to define our problem, to really understand why it happens and what the solution will need to do in order to solve it. There are lots of ways to gather this information, but you can't Google your way to an understanding. You have to get out into the real world, to observe users and to talk to them. The designers knew this and identified a few ways they planned to understand the problems with managing large groups of people with metal detectors in public spaces. First, they decided to talk to users, the students and security guards. The students they interviewed during the morning rush had a lot to say. Bottlenecks are a big problem. It's such a waste of our time. I just want the security guard to see me as a person, not yell at me for not getting my phone and keys out on time. I don't expect a party when I walk into school, but they could try to make it enjoyable. Play some music or something. It's really annoying because we still get punished for being late to class, even if it's just because of this line. And the security guard said, I don't feel like they listen to me or understand that I'm trying to get them to class. It would be faster if we had more hands to help, but that's not in the budget. Next, the designers closely observed the scanning in process. They timed how long it took to get each student through the metal detector and noted when there were stalls in the process. They noticed more time was wasted determining who was to move through next than students actually going through the metal detector and collecting their things. And third, they learned from other settings, like the metal detectors used in public places like Citizens Bank Park and in tourist sites like Independence Hall. In both of these places, the designers noticed signs to remind people what items needed to be removed from their body. Numerous trays available to hold belongings, a staggered entrance time, and a clearly formed line. After conducting research and visualizing it, they thought about what the perfect solution would be like. At this point in the design thinking process, they didn't decide what the solution was going to be. Instead, they identified what characteristics their perfect solution will have. It will make students and officers feel respected, be fast or efficient, be conscious of cost, and be enjoyable, or at least not annoying. There's so much to learn to really understand your problem and create a meaningful solution. How will defining the problem launch your design?